Hey, welcome everybody. It's Bubba Solo here from Bubba Solo Gaming, and today, can you tell what I'm hunting? Oh, I'm hunting Roosevelt elk. Emily Connors has me out here trying to get 3 from a ground blind. Now, the other day, when I was out here hunting, I was able to get one from the actual blind that's nearby at South Lake, but I noticed that the elk were usually coming in behind the blind. It's down at the bottom of the hill that you see kind of ahead of me there. And I was frustrated because I was calling them and they just kind of kept dancing around behind the blind and I couldn't shoot. And now tonight I set up this blind on top of this hill and I've been calling them and I've been hearing elk on both sides of me, downwind and then upwind. The ones that were upwind were a long way away. I've also in this spot been having all these black-tailed deer around me, and of course there's a white-tail. Dang it, the camera. Oh, pull out the camera at the worst time and then I forget how to put it away. Okay, here's an elk that I really want to shoot. I've got the Hawk Edge CB70, and this one I don't want it to wind me. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, looks like it was pretty darn good. Yep, down it goes. Did you hear that bear calling at me as well? This is a hot spot, this beautiful moonlit night here on South Lake, of course on the Layton Lake district map. There's more elk this way. I've been hearing a bunch of them calling to me, and all males. I'm used to seeing, big herds of females, but not groups of males coming around. There's one far away. I had planned to do all of this hunting with a bow, but sometimes I get a little impatient and then I want to take a gunshot. I have a muzzleloader along as well. I love the way they call. So awesome. All right, look at that one. That's pretty good. I'm not going to shoot it. I just want to watch it walk a little bit down the hill, coming towards me. It'll probably take some time to get here. You've been hearing these footsteps in the woods off to the right, and there are a bunch of black-tailed deer in there. There are a bunch of does in there messing around, and they've been popping in and out for a while. Oh, I just kind of want to shoot it. The thing that I love about hunting with a bow, though, is that you don't spook critters when you shoot. If I shoot with this muzzleloader now, then anything that's with it is not going to come in for a long time. And I suspect that there are more Roosevelt elk over that way. Is that the same one? Hate it when I take my eye off the ball like that. You can see right below me there is the other ground blind. Yeah, there's 2 of them right there. I'm hunting at night, and I don't like to turn on my headlamp. I like to leave it off. And I'm using the high-tech hunting pack, those tracer arrows that come from that. What's off to my left? What the heck is that? It's a doe. Another doe. Okay, fine. Run away. They have bigger game that I can potentially get. Come on in. All right. I'd like it to come up the hill a bit more. I'm not actually sure that it's clear. One thing I don't like about the automatic highlight thing that happens. Yeah, that is up over the ridge. That's within distance. I think that's about 20 meters there. How'd that go? I'm looking at the percentage drop in there. Still at 75%. All right, I did not get vital there. You can see up in the top right, that's going down pretty slowly. It's down to 50% blood, but I didn't get a vital. So that's a blown elk. Based on the size class of it, I think it was probably going to be a silver. So it's going to die. You shoot them with a 600 grain arrow pretty much anywhere, and they're eventually going to die. but that one is going to take some tracking. All Emily wanted me to get was 3 different Roosevelt elk. Didn't matter if they were bulls or not. The other night I shot a female out of that blind down below, so really I could get out right now and complete that mission. But I think I'll wait. I mean, why not? There are critters around. I want to see if any more come in. Oh, jeez. Okay, all right. So how's the wind looking? Fine. This one shouldn't smell me. And of course I'm in this blind. You can see my visibility there. It's just a single straight line. So nothing's going to see me unless they get up really close. Oh, that's a good looking elk. 4 easy. All right. This is probably gold elk. I really want to get this with the bow. I do like the CB70. The bows from the high-tech hunting pack are great too. They're, I think, just as good as the CB70. Okay, how's that going to go? How far is it going to go? That's it. It's down. It's really down. Okay, another one. See, this is the magic of using a bow. They don't spook. And I feel really bad. Okay, usually, you know, get 1 hunting license and that's it. But I believe I'm going to end up shooting 4 Roosevelt elk tonight. And of course, usually don't hunt at night either. But in this game, that's fine. It's just a beautiful night. Nobody cares that I'm out hunting. I can shoot as many of these creatures as I like. Let's just pretend I'm bagging game to feast on all year. I'll make clothes out of the leather. Come on in. I love the way they call. All right, come to me. Slowly coming up the hill. There we are, 25 meters. What are you turning for? Can't smell me. Must have been planning on going somewhere else. All right. Give him another call. See if we can get him to walk this way. Is that that same one? There might be a second one over there. I'm not sure. Keep my eyes peeled. At least walk behind the hill there a little bit. Where are you? Look at those mountains in the distance. Just such a pretty game. These ground blinds are part of the DLC. I enjoy using them. I like the hunting stands better, but this particular mission has you having to hunt out of a ground blind. And what's nice about it in this game, you can hunt out of the ground blinds that are, you know, within the map, like what's down below, the permanent shacks. Or you can use these portables that you can set up wherever you like. And that's really helpful, because a lot of times the permanent ones are not in a good spot. Come on in here. I feel like I'm hearing 2 different ones. Oh, there's one right there too. Oh, there are 2. There's one there and one off to the right. 4 easy. That was a pretty long shot. How's it? It's dropping 25. Oh yeah, that one's a goner. 0%. That's going to be a fairly easy track. All right, 4. I feel like 4 is enough. What's nice too about hunting pressure in this game, if you're hunting out of a blind, then you don't build up the same hunting pressure. You don't ruin a spot. It's like 1/4 the hunting pressure you would normally get if you're hunting out of a blind. So even though I've killed 4 elk here, I only get the hunting pressure from having killed 1. So it's really nice. Silver. All right. Flesh, intestine, stomach, liver, right lung. You get such great penetration with the arrows. Such great penetration. There's one down. The other one should be fairly easy to find. Kind of along the trees on the left there. Should be able to see the glow of the arrow pretty soon. There it is. There it is. And I could turn on my headlamp and then I'd see tracks all over the place, you know, glowing tracks, gamified glowing tracks. I don't like that. I like to keep it as natural as possible, but it is really hard to see their tracks without turning on the light. Let's see what this one is. This one should complete my mission for me. I'm at 203. Oh, that's a gold. Nice. 437 kilograms. Of course, I got liver, lungs, right lung, liver. Yeah, good one. I'm not going to taxidermize any of these. I already have several in my various trophy places, but they are nice looking elk. This next one, I may have to turn on my headlamp to find it. I'm not sure. It didn't go that far, but if I've shot more than one or two, I kind of start to forget where they went. I know there's one that's way off to the left, the one that I got a bad shot on. It's up on the hill to the left. That one I'm certainly going to have to turn my headlamp on to start tracking, but this one I think I can find it. I skipped ahead a little bit there. I did have to turn on my light to look around. And it's right over this way. Just had to find one blood spot, and then I could track it through the dark. And where's that? There it is. You see the glowing arrow yet? Oh yeah. Size of this, another gold. Another gold. Right lung, liver. That's all I need for the integrity. I passed the harvest check. Harvest check works like this. You got to get 2 or fewer shots. That's the first thing. Don't damage the trophy organ, so don't shoot it in the head, basically. Use the proper ammo. And I'm using the 600 grain arrows. Yeah, I got to turn that on. There was a lot of traffic over here. You can see all these. Yeah, you can see all these tracks from, I think those are mostly black-tailed deer. And then the last thing that you need to do is hit a vital organ. So liver counts, lung counts, heart counts. I would have had a hard time finding this one without turning on my headlamp. There's too much going on over here, and that Roosevelt elk went quite a ways. That's what happens when you don't get a vital. They're gonna run for a ways. You can see that it's running there. It's fleeing. There's blood down to 50 to 75. So I still got a ways to go to find this one. Yeah, I would not have found it without turning on my lamp to track. 25%. It's going to be up here shortly. What are we at? 0 to 25. Okay, and there it is. 4 elk. You know, not bad. 2 golds, a silver. This one probably would have been a silver, but it's going to end up being, yeah, it's a bronze. You know, really good night of hunting. This is beautiful. Emily Connors, you've sent me to some bad places where there weren't very many elk. This was a good one, though. That was a great hunt. Thanks for coming along. Hey, if you enjoyed that hunt, click here to subscribe, and to watch more videos in this playlist, click here.